I had one of the most brutal negotiation deals of a live cold call I've had in a very long time. I was recently on my live stream and somebody on this live stream asked if I can go close a seller for them. And usually I don't like this request, but this was a person where they've actually done this before and asked me, hey, can you close a seller for me? And every single time someone does that, they expect me to put some magic fairy dust on them and actually close it like crazy. Sometimes the seller's okay with it and I can close them, and some aren't. I didn't precondition these sellers. I have no idea what's going on. So the first time this person actually asked me to close a deal, it went pretty well. So what I want to do right now is actually show you that first recording, and that call went exactly like this.
My homework, some research on the cash buyers in Dayton, Ohio. I have that property locked up. So right now we're close to the closing point and I still haven't really found a cash buyer. So my thing is he needs to close like this week. And I've been trying to talk him down on the price and he won't go under 45. So that's his bottom number. So I locked it up at 45 now. And it needs like 80K in repairs.
Okay.
So I remember you saying like, if I do my homework and, watch that video about the finding cash buyers or whatever, you'll help me out a little bit like JV with me. So if you can do that, or if we could get something in motion like that, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you know how much you can sell a property for?
Man, this property, like I called a couple of cash buyers and they called it like a horrible property. So one buyer offered me like 12K and I have it under contract for 45,000. So I've been trying to figure out, is he really like trying to sell the property or is he also a wholesaler? But I don't think he is, because he said he got it from the government, like under the property tax people. They sell the property to him under a deed or something.
So Xavier,
what's up?
Send this deal to support at flipwithrick.com.
Okay, but
Xavier,
also,
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we underwrite it and we say it's not a good deal, we're not gonna go forward with it.
Okay.
I'm a professional at this. All right, like I don't waste my time on bad deals.
Yeah.
And so I got to comp. If I comp, I'm like, hey, this isn't a good deal. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah.
I got buyers there.
Right.
I'm not little Red Riding Hood. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not the boy that cried wolf.
Right.
This is real, dude. I want everyone watching this to understand this. If you constantly send trash deals to your cash buyers, you're going to be labeled as the trash buyer guy.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I'm a chef, right, and 8 out of 10 meals are absolutely terrible, like you want to throw up.
Yeah.
But 2 out of 10 are the best thing you've ever had in your life.
Right.
No one's going to want to eat your food. It's too risky. Too risky to go to a restaurant that does that, right?
Right. Yeah.
There's a Mexican restaurant in Stewart where I live.
Mm-hmm.
The best burrito tacos I've had in the United States, and I've gone to Mexico plenty of times, and I have good tacos from like old grandmas in Mexico, like the best tacos of my life. Like there's a legit chef there. He's only there 2 days a week, and every time I go there, it's like he's either there or he's not.
Yeah.
And when he's there, oh my gosh, it's the best.
The best tacos. You gotta have that one special.
Trash, bro.
Zach, you ever had soul food? Like ever? You ever had soul food? Like.
Bro, there's a dude from Kansas City that has his own barbecue smoker in Fort Pierce. I'll drive 30 minutes just to go get his food.
Yeah.
See? He's got the cornbread. Dude, it is amazing. Bro, it is so good.
Yeah.
I've had legit soul food, but
mouth watering. Yes.
But like, what I mean by this is like, dude, you do not want to go give out a bunch of bad deals and you're labeled like that.
Yeah. Okay. Look, how about I put it in the private chat? You want to pull it up real quick in the private chat and see some pictures or not?
Email it to me. I'm going to send it to my underwriting team.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's all. And then, shoot, I want to see if like I could talk him down with you. Like I could give him a call right now, but like you said, you're not going to waste your time on it. So if he's stuck at 45K.
Why was he stuck on that price?
It's really like he can't. Basically, he was talking to another buyer, and he offered him 46K. So he just said he's working with me. So basically, like, I told him straight up, like, he was like, I understand that you're a young African-American male, you're trying to get your business started, and he's selling the property. And I told him, I was like, I'm a wholesaler. And he was like, that's cool with me. Just as long as you can help me sell my property, I don't mind. So it's like, he knows about wholesaling, and he's stuck at 45,000 though. So it's just like, I can't really. I talked to another person. They said I should try to get it at 32.5 at the least. because of how much it needs in repairs. And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna send it in though. I'm gonna let you guys look at it. And if it, like you said,
let,
if
let me
it's a
look
bad
at it.
day,
I'll tell you. I mean, dude, if someone gave you 12,
yeah.
I don't like
It's
that
just
either, man.
yeah. Can I put it in the chat? It's locked up already.
I mean, put it in the chat, bro. Let me look at it. I mean,
all
I'll
right.
give you I'll look at it, man.
All right, cool.
But I'm telling you, dude, I straight up just look at the comps. I don't play games with it.
Right.
But I'll have my
Yeah.
underwriting team look at it. But what I can tell you is when you start sending bad deals to your buyers, they don't trust you anymore. So let me
Yeah.
see what part of Dayton you're at here.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it. Let me look at it. So,
Oh my gosh.
okay, this is not a deal.
Yes. It's
Literally, I'm just cutting you off straight up on this. This is not a deal.
yeah.
It took me 4 seconds to see this was a deal. You know why it's not a deal? Oops.
Because I think I might have two. Both of my phones may be on there. My fault. I was trying to really get in, but yeah.
Bro, do you understand why this isn't a deal?
It needs too much work.
No, it's a FSBO.
Oh,
And you didn't lock it up for 70% of the FSBO price, which is against my
right.
rules.
Yeah. Do you think we could talk them down if I give them a call? Should we try it for the people? Nah.
Call him up, bro. Actually, no, I'll call him up.
No, wait. Okay, bet. This is his phone number. Let's see if he answers.
I have his phone number.
Oh, shit.
It's a FSBO, bro.
Okay, bet.
Actually, wait, you have to call him. It's too late for me to call him.
All right. Let me. Hold up. I'm calling him right now. Let's see.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Tyler? I have my partner right now. He's on the phone.
Hey, Tyler, this is Zach.
Hi, Zach. Nice to meet you.
Hey, man, just being honest with you, talk to Xavier about this real estate deal right here. I'm just going to cut to the chase here. Our price is $30,000. It needs way too much work for us. Quote this thing out. If it doesn't work, no big deal. We can get out of the agreement. I don't want to force you into something, but that's where we have to be right now.
Okay. Would you be able to at least kind of break down how you got there, or that's?
I'll be straight up with you. First of all, this thing's been listed for 80 days at $45,000, and I see the price got cut. There's no way at all we can buy this property, put money into it, and put it back on the market. And an appraiser can look at it and see that this got no price activity at $45,000 for 80 days. So straight up with any person, if we renovate the property and put it back on the market, the numbers just won't work with that.
Gotcha. So have you taken a look? Like, did you look into it yourself, or how are you? So you said 80 days. Where'd you see that, or where'd you find
Based
that?
on the pictures on the property.
So you found that it was sitting for 80 days at 45K based off of the pictures?
Based off the listing.
Oh, okay. So you looked.
Am I wrong?
The listing. So you looked at the listing on where?
Zillow.
Zillow. Okay. So I just actually lowered the price yesterday to 45. So I'm not sure where you're getting that, but I actually just lowered it to 45 yesterday.
245?
Yeah, he just lowered it 245 yesterday.
245. Yes.
No.
See,
Okay.
It was listed 2/21/2023 for $50,000. Pending sale. Listed for sale 3/20/2023. Price change 3/25/2023.
Right, that's yesterday, so it wasn't 80 days.
It says right here, days on Zillow. Xavier, let me show you my screen really quick just so you can see this. Does it say 80 days or does it not say 80 days on this?
Yeah, he said he knows. He's just saying he listed it yesterday for 45,000. It was listed for 80 days though. That's what he said.
It was listed for 80 days.
Okay, yeah. That's all we're trying to get past. So Tyler, do you think that?
My thing is, you're coming in strong, right? You said 30,000, take it or leave it. You're kind of running through your reasoning, but I just want to make sure you have your information actually in order before I just run in and accept your low ball. So it wasn't listed for 80 days at 45,000. That matters. And then also it was pending for that 45 days. Actually, I had a deal with another wholesaler, and they couldn't pay their escrow payment. This was a foreclosure.
Tyler, Tyler, I ain't gonna wholesale this. This thing will be bought in for cash. I'm
He's
not a
going to
wholesaler.
buy it for cash. This is my
So,
partner. This is my
as a
partner.
cash buyer,
Cash,
as somebody that buys and rents out properties, that's my price. I'm not here to say, oh, and wholesale this. I'm here to buy this thing cash. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. I hate to be a hardball at this, but those are the numbers. And if not, I can go buy another cheaper property in Dayton and make it work. So I'm not here to debate it. That's where we're at, and that's how I came up with the numbers.
Okay, so I really think so. Just respectfully, I think that like that really isn't like what you're saying. Like really isn't fair, honestly, because you're pretty much saying take it or leave it. But I would really, if I'm going to accept that offer, I need to know how you got there. So I need to know what the ARV is. What the rehab costs you estimate be, all that to see if it's a good deal for me. So can you run through those specifics?
This is all right. Let me give you the specifics on this. I can buy this thing for $30,000. That's where I'm at. Is it a yes or no?
Let me get back to you.
Okay. Please get back to me.
All right.
If I need an answer by tomorrow, if not, we're just gonna go buy another property.
And we are closing. We should be closing this week too. So that's the thing. I told you he's a heavy hitter. He closed within like 24 hours.
Yeah. So I mean, Xavier, we've been talking and we've kind of built a rapport. But I just the way you said your name was Zach.
My name is Zach.
Yeah. Really not getting really a positive vibe at all. Like I understand,
I'm a numbers guy, Tyler. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm a numbers guy. Unfortunately, this is not here where I'm trying to. This is not a sales thing for me. This is I can buy this thing and rent it out and go straight to it. If you want to deal with somebody that will give you the whole positive vibes, I would highly recommend listing it on the market. When you're dealing with a legit cash buyer who's going to buy this thing cash, we're all with the numbers, man.
Okay, yeah. So you have my contract. So what more do you need from me at this point?
A yes or no?
Yeah, let's do that. Yep, let's lock it in.
Let's lock it in. 30,000.
Yep. I'm taking the L.
Are you sure? Because we could close this week, and
Yeah. I mean, one more. Yeah. So I said yeah. So just let me know what more you need.
All right, cool. I'll send. Everything is locked up. All right, cool. We'll finalize it.
Great. So I guess you should have everything. So we'll just go in and change the price on there. When can you make the 3% escrow?
Whenever. Do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Sure. I mean, Xavier, whatever you want.
All right, cool. Tomorrow we'll make that.
Right.
We'll make that 3% escrow tomorrow.
Okay. And so when could we? So you said we can still close this week?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. Great.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'll give you a call in the morning.
All right. I'm gonna go to.
Sounds good.
All right.
And yes, I know I kind of put my magic fairy dust on there. I used my top sales skills and the skills that's made me millions of dollars wholesaling real estate. And from people watching me close big wholesaling deals, they expect me to go out here and actually close sellers like no problem at all. But the honest truth here is I'm only as good as the seller I'm talking to. Some sellers just don't want to go a penny off the price. And what I want to do right now, on top of just showing that recording, is actually show you a brutal and absolutely brutal live call of what wholesaling real estate looks like when you're talking to an unmotivated seller. I know this might not be the most popular video, but I want to show you the truth of what it takes when it comes to talking to a tough seller, me going through all my progressions of talking through every situation and showing you this live cold call and me giving the offer and everything like that. So let's break it all down.
Hopefully he answers. Let's see. Hey, Dan. Hey, so I have my partner right here, Zach. His name is Zach, and he just wants to talk to you for a minute.
Hey, is this Dan?
Hey, Zach. How are you doing? Nice meeting you.
Doing good. Nice to meet you here. So I kind of look at the address here. Xavier is telling me a little about it. I mean, what's going on with the property here?
I don't know what you're referring to. Like, why am I selling, or what?
Yeah. So I mean, here we go. Yeah, just trying to see the situation here. You told me it's a 2-1, a 1-1. It's cash flowing. So this is basically a rental property, right?
Hold on. The call lost. Wait, we're going to go back. It hung up. Fuck. I didn't mean to cuss. All right. My fault, bro. My fault. Hey, Dan, I lost the call. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Hey, what I'm basically asking is Xavier told me there's some brothers trying to sell it. I'm just trying to kind of get the situation on this. Is this?
So, I guess long story short, it's me and my brothers. They live overseas. We just decided to kind of find something that will keep us together because I'm here alone in the States. So, we kind of got together, we bought it together, but everything is on my name. So some of the decisions on the direction we're taking, we're just kind of calling, making the direction and the decisions all together. So sometimes if I take a pause, take a minute, chat with them and see where we want to go with it, that's the reason. As far as like managing the actual transaction, it'll just be with you in front of me because everything's on my name. That's in general why I need to consult with them sometimes. One of my brothers in a little bit of a financial distress and he wants to cash out if the time and the offer is right. So that's basically the reason why we're selling. Me and the middle brother just we're fine where we're at. We don't really care if it goes or if it stays. We have some other stuff that we have together where this is kind of paying for itself, paying for other stuff. So to be honest with you, if it doesn't quite line up the way they want to, I don't mind keeping it. It's working. It's approved to rent throughout the city of Grand Rapids. It's got a couple of really good tenants in it. So I kind of went through all the repairs of stuff over the years and, refurbishing some things, protecting it from the back with a privacy fence, some new appliances there. So, that's kind of where I'm at. When Xavier reached out to me, it was close enough to make sense to make the transaction, but then again, make a call, make sure that everybody's lining up with the offer. So.
Okay, so you said if you and your brothers, if the offer is right, what's the right offer?
We obviously want more, but then as far as timeline, as far as some of the conditions, if some of that stuff line up, then we're probably going to be okay with the offer as it sits.
Okay.
It was market for $250 last year. I just got burnt with a couple of realtors in the past, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw it out there to just bypass realtors. I know it doesn't really speak to like private buyers; it's more for like investors, just with the nature of what that property looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really drawing a whole lot of crowd. It's mostly like sharks around here that just want rentals. So that kind of puts us in a different position. We had a bunch of offers, a bunch of them from like out-of-state investors that just it got nowhere eventually with each and every one of the offers. So I have a full-time job. I don't have time to just mess with all day to show the place.
I get it. And so the difference between us and anyone out of state, like we're serious. And I'm being completely transparent with you. With a property like this, it's about the cash flow. It's about how much I get for rent and how much we can buy it for. Simple as that. And so just so I know the numbers here, I know Xavier is kind of in that, I don't know, 228 range, I think he said. I don't know exactly how much he offered you. How much would the rents be on this property right now?
We're getting 11 in one and 12 in the other.
Okay. And so that's about $2,300 a month.
And then just reminding you, they're taking care of everything else, so you don't have any expenses. I mean, if you have property management, that's on you. But in general, I take care of it. But I don't pay internet. I don't pay electricity, gas, trash, water. They take care of it all. So I don't need to tell you how some of that stuff adds up. 100 here, 300 there. No snow removal, no trash. So that's, I won't say it's clean to your pocket because there's obviously more stuff to it, but you don't have any bills.
Okay. Do you own multiple rental properties?
No, we're kind of like down to just those two.
Got it.
Some vacation stuff with the siblings, but that's it for rentals.
Got it. And so for most of the stuff we have found in Michigan for rental properties, there are some costs obviously to that $2,300 a month you're getting. I know it's not that bad for what you're doing, but upkeep, maintenance, taxes, things like that. Are the tenants paying the taxes?
No, the taxes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So looking at the numbers here, we like to go off of a 10% cap rate. I don't want to kind of seem too crazy advanced, but that's what we're going off of. When I pour the money into buying this,
I get it.
I want to make 10% because obviously I can just go get some bonds at 6%, right? I'm not here to go mess around here. So 10%, if I can make that, that's what I want. Based on the numbers here, if I'm going to net about 1650, 1610 every single month in this, I'm going to have to probably use a 10% cap rate there. And what is that? 161,000. That's what I'm looking at here for a 10% cap rate.
And that's okay if that's the logic you want to follow. If you feel like the offer, like the price is too high, I understand. Price wise, this is where we need to be.
Where?
If you like, at least this is where we need to be. Like with your offer, I feel like we wanted to push for a little bit more, but I think at 228 we should probably be okay and sell.
Okay. Well, I mean, 161 would be the 10% cap rate for us. I mean, so who is it? Your brother that wants the 228?
I think it's just in general, that's what properties in the area are moving for. If it doesn't make sense to you, if you're trying to follow like a 10% cap, that's, that's fine. If you're just looking at like what properties that are bringing this much monthly are moving for, they're moving in the range of like that number, if not even more. So,
who offered you 228 for the property?
What's that?
Has anyone ever offered you 228 for that property?
I got offered 235, 240, and 250. It was just like I said. It was last year. It was out of state. One from Washington, I believe. One from Buffalo, and one local. They offered 250. We got to the signing, and then they fold. It's just like local family. They own a restaurant. They're living close. They want to be close to family, live in one right the other. Just didn't work out. So that's why I told Xavier from the first moment, like I've been doing this for a whole year. I don't really want to go back and forth one more time. So you're serious.
I get it. I'm serious. At 228, I've seen people are offering you that, and that was before interest rates went a lot higher, and it got a little more harder to buy properties. Those people are flaky at 228. They don't want to buy because they know it's too high. I'm at 161 here. And obviously we're kind of both apart here. If you're actually serious about this, and Xavier, close your ears here. If we just met in the middle here and we just cut all the games and we were able to buy it now, will that work?
It would work if we're doing the neighborhood of 228. I wouldn't go anywhere below that.
I mean, would you want to go with someone that?
I don't know what you're trying to say. Like meet between 228 and 160.
I'm at 160. You're at 228. Why don't we meet in the middle at like 195?
Yeah, we probably wouldn't be interested.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't go down, I can't go up. So I'd probably go with the realtor here then.
What's that?
I'd probably go with the realtor. I'd let the tenants know.
And that's what that's what I was trying to do in the past. And like I said, I got burned. My realtor, almost 100% was that he got like a boardwalk from my house. Like he got like 80 people within 3 days and sold the house. Like by the fourth day, I had 10 serious offers over asking price, and he just kind of tipped it over towards the highest offer. That it seems that whoever took it was probably the realtor's friend, and they wouldn't let me try to set the house higher at the market price wise. It seems like, I don't know. It was a long story. I just feel like I got shafted on it. So
that's fine. Well, there's plenty of other properties in the area we can buy at that 10% cap rate. We'll probably go for that. Unfortunately, if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. But yeah, we can always reapproach this.
Yeah, for sure. You kind of know where I'm at. I understand where you're at. So.
Okay, perfect.
All right, thank you, Dan. I'll give you a call shortly.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Sounds good. Bye.
Cool.
Woo! So that was a brutal call, but the truth is, I think it was really important right now to show you this call I did, not to show you that all of wholesaling is magic and perfect, but not every seller is just going to go and fold for you and give you a good offer. The seller is right at the MAO, and I had a choice to make. I could have just gave him his offer at his MAO and broke even and made $0. I know some wholesalers going out here, they want to lock it up for MAO, call them a couple weeks later and just give them a haircut on the price, but I'm not willing to do that. What I was willing to do is just, hey, this doesn't work. Guess what? We're just going to the next one. And this is a person, especially in this type of market right now, I just want everyone to know this is why we're making this video. You don't have to say yes at the MAO. If they're not willing to do it, put them back on the follow-up. A lot of wholesaling deals are on the follow-up, and not a lot of people on YouTube actually explain this. This was a perfect example of someone that was wanting to sell. They've talked to a bunch of wholesalers before, but it really wasn't an insane wholesaling deal. It's going to require a lot more work. So this is a deal where, yeah, maybe they're at the MAO, and I kind of try to get them off. They wouldn't even go a penny off, not even $1, which is ridiculous. Don't get me started. But I could still keep my composure, end it on good terms, and keep following up until you get the wholesaling deal. If you guys got any value from this type of conversation, do me a favor. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the call in the comments and what you would have done differently. And I appreciate your feedback. This is Zach signing out. Have a blessed one.